Hey there, guys, it's Danielle. Today is Monday, September 10th. Sorry, guys. 2012. This is going to be my week 23 update. So, here's it is. Let's get straight to numbers. I lost 0.2 pounds this week, which I am totally ecstatic about, and I will get to that in a second. That puts me at a total loss of 56.8 pounds since I started my pre-op diet April 2nd, 2012, and 62.2 pounds down from my highest recorded weight in March. So, I'm so excited. I lost 0.2 because I went to the state fair yesterday here in Washington. It's called the Puyallup Fair, and it was so much fun. The day was full of NSVs, and that's where all my NSVs came from. So we'll get to those. My first NSV is, most of them happened at the fair, is what I'm listening to say. The first one was whenever you go through admin, and you know how they have those little like 3-pronged gates that you have to walk through. Every year I have to turn sideways to get through them. This year I walked straight onto it and I fit. And it wasn't even tight. I had like maybe half an inch on each side to wiggle room, which I know some people might say that's tight, but I did it. I fit straight through the gate. Also, I fit on all the rides that we did, and I didn't have to worry about the weight limit. It was amazing. I loved it. I couldn't believe it. I've always worried so much about what could go wrong on these rides, or excuse me if I'm gonna fit, if I'm gonna break the machine. It's one of the things I worried about. And this time there was a little worry just to see if I'd fit into them, because the way my body's shaped, not because of my weight. So that was very exciting. I didn't have to suck it in to get the bar to go down on all the rides. Your lap bar, you usually have to suck it in and my gut hangs over it. It didn't this year. This year there was actually space, and I wanted to take a photo so bad, but I had to have my cell phone off of me and my backpack on all the rides that we did, so kind of sad I didn't get to take a picture of that, but I know I fit without any worries in there, so it was very exciting. With Fair Day, and this being my last unbated fair, I put on my Facebook, today I plan on having a food baby, for my status yesterday, and oh my god, I definitely did have a food baby. It was ridiculous. We decided to go to the fair around 10 because it opened at 9 and none of the exhibits open until 10, so that's what we did. We didn't leave here till about 10:30, so we didn't get there till 11. Sorry, guys. And my husband got up around 7:30, I got up around 8. So it took us a little while to get around, and I decided not to take my Phentermine yesterday because I figured, what's the point? I'm going to be eating whether or not I'm hungry or not, just because it's fair food, and I really didn't eat just because I wasn't hungry. Well, I did like a couple of times, but not the whole day. I know that sounds so stupid, but that's what happened. We got there around 11:30, and we're like, all right, it's time to eat lunch, because I was hungry and he was hungry. And I've got to say, this was the first time I really haven't taken my Phentermine and not eaten protein right away, because there's been a few days I've gone without my Phentermine just to see, what I would feel like, or if I really needed it or whatnot. But yesterday I actually felt hunger pains, and I was hungry, like, oh my god, I don't care what I eat, I need to eat something now kind of hungry. So that was very interesting, considering I haven't felt that way in almost 6 months. So then it kind of makes me wonder what it's going to be like post-op whenever I'm on my 3-week liquid diet. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to take Phentermine in those first 3 weeks. So, but I will ask just to make sure, because I didn't like feeling hungry again. It was very nice feeling not even full, just not feeling hungry. So that's one thing I'll have to ask about. At the fair, we really didn't eat that much. I know in plenty years past I've eaten a crap ton more. We got there, we shared an earthquake burger, which were supposed to be some really gigantic burgers, and shit wasn't that big. It was all a bunch of hype. My husband and I shared that, and we shared an order of onion rings for lunch. And then we went and had a cow chip cookie. I don't know if anybody knows about it, but like famous for like really big cookies, but we just got the regular cookies. I mean, even then they were still big. They were like that big. We had one of those. Then we went and walked around for a bit. We went and looked at the rides, did all the rides. Well, didn't look at them. We looked at all the rides to decide what we're going to do because we bought a combo pack at the grocery store here where you got your 2 admins, 10 food dollars, and 6 rides. So that's 3 rides total because there's 2 of us and we shared it. So we did that, and then we went into the bodies exhibit, which I find extremely interesting and amazing. So then we got out of the bodies exhibit and went and walked some more, and then we wanted to go see a horse show, watch the Clydesdales. And we're like, oh, I had the time wrong. We had like another hour to spare, so we're like, what are we going to do? Let's go eat more cookies. So we went and had two more cookies, so 1.5 cookies each for the day because we had 3 total. Went and rode some rides, went and watched the horses, went and looked at the trade shows, bought stuff, rode the rides, came home. And that's pretty much it. I did get my funnel cake in, which I wanted. I was kind of disappointed I didn't see any turkey legs there this year. But truth be told, I didn't need a turkey leg anyways. Sorry guys, but if they had had one, that would have been my first choice because I did look up most of this food on MyFitnessPal before we left. So didn't have one. Also, one funny thing with the rides is I was saying I was worried about my body fitting into them. I got on the hang glider and you just lay flat and it just spins around. But I'm too short. Not like height requirement to get in there. But the lady was like, can you scoot up a little more because I don't want to hit your head with the bar. So I'm like trying to like scoot myself up on this thing that's like wibbling as I try to get on. It's kind of like trying to get on a floaty in the deep end of the pool. It was ridiculous. I just found it funny that I fit, but I couldn't get in high enough. So that was pretty interesting for me. So yeah. Some other things, just real quick. I eat yogurt pretty much at least every morning I work to get my protein in because it's something that I can eat fast and it's easy to pack because my first break at work is usually a 10-minute break, and so I have my protein shake around 4:30 in the morning. Usually I don't get my break till 7 or 8, so I just need something fast until I can get through to my lunch. So I like Greek yogurt, and I have been eating the sorry guys. I've been eating the Kroger Carb Master, which is pretty good. But I was getting bored of it. So I was at the grocery store the other day and I saw this Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. It's a little bit more calories and it has more carbs than my regular, the Carb Master yogurt. But oh my god guys, it is so freaking delicious. I'm looking it up real quick on my MyFitnessPal because this doesn't give you the total. It has 0 fat, which the other one did have fat, so whatever. 2 times protein versus regular yogurt, but 80 calories for this. It's a 6-ouncer, 5.3 ounce, so it's close to 6. 80. Let me see what my diary says it's worth. So it has 80 calories, 12 protein, and 8 carbs. No fat. So that is pretty good, and I've got to say I love it. It is so smooth and so creamy, and it's a fruit on the bottom one, which I love fruit on the bottom yogurt. So there you go, guys. Ooh, go get it. Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. They have strawberry and blueberry, and they only come in 4 packs, which I'm fine with, whatever. But it would have been nice whenever I first bought it to make sure I did like it instead of having to buy 4. But it was delicious. Sorry, I'm so tired. So that's that. Also, just an update of my general life. I mentioned that I wanted to go back to school again, and I sent in my transcript, or I got it sent into this school. And it's been there since like August 3rd, and I requested August 1st. So I called her last week, and I was like, I just want to see, you know, what part of the Compass test I need to take, or if I need to take it, you know, what transfers credit over, what did, and all that good, just good jazzy stuff for school. And she's like, oh, well, it's here. And I was like, all right, well, what do I need to do? She's like, you need to put in a request for review. I'm like, really? You couldn't have called me when you got in this transcript and said, what do you want us to do with it? I didn't know I was supposed to put in a request for review. I figured you got it in. You knew the student's interested in coming. Why didn't you look at it right then? But whatever, that's me and my thoughts on that. I know many people aren't as smart as me anyways. Other than that, I think that is it. I will get you guys later. I gotta take Lola for a walk and try to wake up some. And I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.